bring in Oppenheimer's Timothy Horan. I don't mean to take it away from you, but everyone's calling this the iPhone moment, Tim. So where do you think the value is in the supply here?
Well, if you look what happened in the wireless market, and other markets in the internet, it'll be kind of a similar progression. But in the wireless market, you had three areas that really created a lot of value. You had the basic infrastructure, which in a lot of places was like wireless towers. You had the operating system, which ended up being on the iPhone. And then you had applications like Facebook. So those are the three areas, and all three of them were fairly monopolistic-like. So we're basically looking to find the same three areas within the AI world here. We're going to basically need a lot more compute, like 10 times more compute, and all that compute really comes from the semiconductors. So that's really Taiwan Semiconductor, and for a bunch of reasons, NVIDIA. But then that's all put inside data centers. Microsoft is trying to become the operating system, for AI. And then the applications are really going to be organic and really, really difficult to predict. When I first started writing about the internet over 25 years ago, we didn't know Facebook was going to come about, or Google actually, but we knew there were going to be a lot of cool applications out there. So in this report, we focus a little bit more than we did this morning on the basic infrastructure, how the compute is changing dramatically inside these data centers to what a lot of people and what we kind of call in the report heterogeneous compute. But at the end of the day, it really is the basic infrastructure is going to win no matter what happens on the application front.
Hey, Tim, I know it's a little bit, it's not the most pressing issue at the moment, but I've seen conflicting charts that look at Google's share search in light of Microsoft's advancements. Do we know what it's done even in this short period?
It's been stable, yeah, but you have to recognize ChatGPT through Bing is only like 1 million users at this point. But it's been very, very stable. And Google's search market share is not going to shift a huge amount. They're at like probably 90–95%. Maybe they lose 500 basis points over the next few years. But what we're really looking for is a new application and a new type of search. And how is the game going to change quite a bit for this, what's become a legacy industry?
But do you believe that there is the possibility of a new point of entry for consumers as they access the internet, period?
Definitely. When you talk to college students now, they're all using ChatGPT like crazy to write all their reports. It's going to create new, very, very organic use cases and applications and change how we know search over time.
To Carl's point, Alphabet's down about 10% since its announcement of Baird AI. Microsoft, for its part, is nearly flat since announcing the Bing AI. A lot's happened on the interest rate front. Amid all of that, is it like cloud where there can be a lot of winners for a long time with high growth, or is it more of a battle where it's Microsoft versus Google?
There's going to be, AI is going to be pervasive. It's going to get embedded in everything. It's going to be like the internet, like electricity. We're in the first inning here. Right now, Microsoft and Google, for a few reasons, have leapfrogged over AWS with AI because of the basic infrastructure and how they designed their infrastructure. So there's a lot of room for growth for both of them here. I would say, though, Microsoft does have an advantage right now for 4 or 5 different reasons over their peers, and they're going to press that advantage as hard as they possibly can. Google, we think is impacted a little bit more by the macro kind of spending on advertisements, and that'll be driven what happens with the macro here the next kind of couple of quarters. But all this said, AI is a major change in platform for the whole tech industry. The whole industry is up for grabs at this point. There's no doubt about it. We're in the very, very first innings of this. With the internet, if you went back 25 years ago, it was very difficult to predict who was going to win and who was going to lose. Cisco was a major router supplier, which we needed a lot more routers. We had a lot of demand for optronics, but it's going to be extremely, extremely dynamic. But I would say right now, Microsoft's extremely well positioned. I don't think they've really hurt Google all that much. Microsoft is really going after initially the more of the SaaS industry, and they feel like they can create very, very differentiated SaaS products.